your girls, Sarah
and Maya.
And we're charmed and dangerous.
You know, because we're charming.
And we're dangerous.
Thank you.
And in today's video, we are coming back at y'all with our series, 5 Reasons Why We Love Insert Zodiac Sign. So today, since it is Gemini season, happy birthday, Gemini.
Yes, happy birthday, Gemini.
We love y'all. I have a Gemini moon, so I extra love y'all.
I love you some Geminis.
Yes. And today we're going to discuss basically all the reasons why we fuck with you. Now, if you're asking yourself, well, where's the Gemini roast? Well, actually, the Gemini roast happened last year when the roast seasons all started. So we've already filmed that. Go and check that out. We're gonna post it in the description box below. So now after you've watched that, come back here and we'll tell you your positive attributes. But before we get into the actual video, we would love it if you guys would subscribe down below. Your girls over here, we post anything that has to do with astrology, anything that has to do with fuckboys, anything that has to do with girl code, all the fun things that two besties would talk about, we cover right here on this channel. So if you could get down with any of that, subscribe, okay? Now on to the video. Okay, Maya, give us your #1 reason why you love Gemini.
So many reasons.
Yes.
I love Geminis.
Endless.
Okay, but my first reason is I love them because Geminis don't shy away from a conversation. I feel like some of my best conversations and laughs have been shared with a Gemini, like up at 2 in the morning because we've been talking for that many hours. You know what I mean? Just having a good time and great conversation. I also feel like a Gemini, like, if they were to walk into a group, they don't know anyone, they don't even know what they're like talking about. They're still able to like make conversation and be like friendly and engaging. And I feel like that's a strength, and like they're always able to include themselves, and like it's super cool because y'all are some smooth talkers, you know what I mean? What do you love about a Gemini?
Yes, so my first point also has to do with the fact that, you know, they're great conversationalists, you know what I mean? And it's like, we're gonna have to talk about that. Y'all are ruled by the 3rd house, the house of communication, so your communication is on tip-top shape. Yes. I feel like your ability to engage in a conversation about literally any topic at any time is insane to me, because not a lot of people have that range. And I feel like you guys always also have like the perfect icebreaker in like a group setting. And I feel like you also know how to make people tell on themselves.
Yes.
Like, I just can't help but think that like in kindergarten, like all like the little kids are like scared to talk, like they don't know what's going on, and like the Gemini child will be the one that like starts the dynamic of like the whole entire group. You're like,
so what's your mom do?
You know what I mean?
Like getting it started.
No, literally, like just chit chat.
Yes.
And it is a strength, because honestly, to a lot of people, speaking, it takes a toll on you. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
it makes people nervous.
It makes people nervous.
Anxious,
and then also, I feel like a lot of people, when they're around people talking constantly, like they need to go home and like they need to relax because it was a lot for them. But I feel like with Gemini, you guys get refueled from talking.
Yes.
Like engaging in conversations with different people and like finding out everything you need to know about them, and now on to the next subject.
Yes, I love it. And I feel like they're able to like, I always say that like Geminis are doing some wild shit, but they can also talk themselves out of those crazy situations or talk themselves into that crazy shit. I feel like Geminis are the type to like get free concert tickets or get in free backstage because they're just like slick at the mouth and like persuasive. You know what I mean?
No, for sure.
I feel like Geminis would be like a great like wing person,
Yeah,
probably.
for
you know what I mean? Wing woman or wingman of like talking you up and like, these are all the great things about you.
Yeah, they would do that. But just make sure, Gemini, if you're being a wing woman or a man, at a certain point you need to leave. Like, you can't make the conversation about you.
You have to know when to exit.
Yeah, like start it out for them and then go if you're being a wing woman. Because I could see them like just getting so into it that it's like, dude,
you forgot your mission
role.
here.
Come on. Come on. Go somewhere.
This isn't going to be a 3-way thing here.
No.
You need to go now.
I mean, with the Gemini, it would be a 4-way because, you know, the twins.
The twins, yes.
Okay, so what is your next point? Why do you fuck with Gemini?
Yes, okay, so I feel like I love Geminis because they're a go with the flow type of sign. Like, to me, hanging out with a Gemini, it's like a guaranteed good time. And I appreciate them because like if plans change or something gets pushed back a little bit later, like they don't really get upset with it.
They don't.
And if something new comes along, like they're gonna hop on that opportunity. You know what I mean? So it leads to like some like exciting and like spontaneous situations that you can be in with like a Gemini. And I feel like whenever I'm around my Gemini friends, like they are so wild and like free that it makes me let like my freak flag fly, you know what I mean? I'm like, yeah, let's go. And like it just kind of, there's something about their energy that makes me like forget that like I have to adult, you know what I mean?
Right.
It's like, I'm a kitty cat and let's play. And I love it.
Right. I also feel like it's like those movie scenes where like they're having this crazy night out and they're going from one place to the next and like the night never ends. Like I really just think of like Gemini energy when I think of times like that. Like I feel like Gemini, the best way I can describe their energy is that like they're not always just walking on 2 feet. They're literally like hopping from one to the other because they are looking for that next opportunity and they don't want to be staying on the ground for too long because that means what's coming next. Like I want to be able to make it to that. So your friends probably do think that you can be a little flaky sometimes, but it's not your fault that you know what's the next best thing to do.
Right. You always got the finger on the beat of what's happening.
Right.
You
so
know?
it's like if you're also if you're friends with a Gemini or dating one, just like, you know, it's not personal. Like they really are just looking for the next best thing to do that's less boring than what they first were loyal to. Because plans change. Yeah. And like that is literally their like anthem. Yeah. Plans change.
Plans change. And they like trying new things. They get bored easily. You know what I mean? So yeah. Okay, so what's your second reason why you love a Gemini?
Okay, so my next reason is their range. And I know you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. We all know Gemini is literally the most versatile sign in the entire zodiac. And when I think of Gemini, I really do think of like a one-man team. They don't just like own the bar. They're also the bouncer, the bartender, the DJ. You know what I mean? And the whole thing is like they don't complain while doing all that. Yeah. Trying on all these different hats. They're like, yeah, I can do that. I can do this too.
They're like, watch me do this.
What else do you need me to
I'm so great at this.
No, literally. I'm just like, dude, like.
They love it. They're thriving.
Yeah.
Yes.
So when I say the range, I mean that they literally can do anything. They are a jack of all trades. But Gemini also, pro tip, you gotta find that one thing that you're really like,
good at.
Because your whole life you'll just be like good at like everything. But don't you want to be great at one thing, excel at one thing, but one thing that truly makes you happy. Don't just feel like you have to stick with something because you have to pick. You'll know when it's the thing. Yeah. Because it'll just be so interesting to you that you won't be able to give it up, and there's gonna be more information you can learn about it. Like, it's all about finding that thing. Don't go through life just being good at everything. It's not gonna satisfy you.
It won't. I will say, as a non-Gemini person, and again, have lots of Gemini friends and like family members, it is really annoying from an outer person's perspective when you guys are just good at everything. Like you just pick something up and like I've been trying to learn it and you're like do. Like they're like, I got it really quick.
That was fast.
I'm like, okay, I've only been practicing for like a year or whatever.
I know. And honestly, that reminds me, like, side note, I don't know if you guys know, but Gemini rules the hands, you know what I mean? Like the hands. So you guys really are good at like instruments and like just picking things up and like doing anything that requires you to use your hands. You guys are amazing at. Yeah. 62, but you know, whatever. So yeah, I just have to say that.
Yeah. Spirit. Oh my god, that's amazing. So my last reason I love Geminis is because I love all of your stories and your gossip and your questions. I'm basically forever entertained by y'all. I feel like you're great storytellers and I love all the little side stories that you tell me because to me it adds to the bigger picture, you know? That you get a little sidetracked sometimes, but it's fun for me. I'm like, whoa, what's the roller coaster?
Like, where are we going?
Where are we going? And I feel like when they ask questions, like, it's sweet and inquisitive, and like, I love seeing Geminis like light up when they're like sharing knowledge, you know what I mean? Like, that's so fun, and I love seeing people be passionate, and I feel like that's when they're like passionate and they get excited, you know?
For
so
sure.
I love that about you guys.
I really do feel like they're so entertaining to watch, and like you just talking about that made me think, like, honestly, if it was one zodiac sign that could have their own reality show where it would just be them, like, just them, no other cast member, Gemini would probably be the one that would kill that shit. They would be so interesting.
There's always two of them, you know?
It's a party.
Right.
And we all know it's not just two, you know it's about 100.
Right.
And you can't come for me because I have a Gemini moon.
Yeah.
Just had to say that.
2 personalities for all of the emotions.
Okay, so my last reason why I love me some Geminis is the fact that you guys are some natural comedians. Or I should say we are. I feel like Geminis use comedy to rationalize and deal with their emotions because, you know, you guys are very much the intellectuals of the Zodiac. You really do want to think about why it's that way without really feeling why it's that way, and I feel like through the use of comedy it helps you understand it. And I feel like this makes their energy the best energy to be around. Like the fact that they're laughing, they're making jokes about like something really bad is happening and they make you laugh. You're like, dude, I didn't even think it'd be possible for me to laugh right now, but like I really appreciate that because I was, you know, really going through it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I feel like one of the main reasons why you guys are also so good at that is the fact that you guys are very much in tune with your inner child. And I do feel like it's because of these third house themes that you guys are like this. You guys are very much in tune with just letting your inner child lead the way and making decisions based off of what your inner child wants to do. And sometimes, yeah, that may get you in trouble, but a lot of times you feel really fulfilled because you're living a fun, exciting life that makes you feel good. And I feel like when you're around someone like that, it makes your inner child want to come out. And I feel like they usually say what everyone else is thinking but are too scared to say, so it just makes it really lovely to be around, honestly.
I feel like for some people it seems like they're coming off like out of pocket, but I think, or not always even too, you know what I mean? But I personally think that type of humor is funny, and I also think that they have intelligent humor too. I think they're very like witty, and some of like my favorite like one-liners like come out of like a Gemini's mouth because they're just really, they're smart too, you know what I mean? And observant, so like you have to be observant to actually be really good at comedy. You know what I mean? Picking up on those social cues, which
and knowing
Geminis
when
do
to
really
say it.
Exactly.
Like comedy, like the punchline, like they know when to say it for everyone in the room to be like, oh shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. They have that on point.
On lock.
Yeah, Mercury's literally next to you like, now. Share your information now.
Drop it now.
For sure.
Yes, Geminis are fucking hysterical.
Love it.
Yes. All right, y'all, thank you so much for watching our episode on why we love Geminis. We would love it if you commented down below on why you love Geminis. Let us know. And if you're a Gemini, go ahead, do a little flex. Let us know why you think you're the best zodiac sign. Okay? We're going to link our socials up here. We post every Monday and Thursday. And we'll see you later. Bye.